Hello and welcome to the micro niche espionage video demonstration. Just going to show you how the keyword tool works, the kinds of data it returns, and how you can use that information to find markets and keywords to build niche AdSense and niche affiliate content sites around. So let's just hop right into it. Start off by very simply entering a keyword. It can be a single word, it can be multiple words, doesn't matter. So you just enter that in the search box and click search. Returns the list of results, the list of keywords that contain in our database that contain the word grills, and some other metrics as well. So the first column is for the keyword, which obviously is pretty self-explanatory. Then we have ads. These are the number of AdWords ads found on the first page of Google search results for the keyword. Now the idea here for collecting this is the more keywords, or the more AdWords ads for a keyword, the more commercial it is, the more profitable it is for the advertisers, and the higher the likelihood that this would be a profitable keyword on the AdSense content network side of things. So this number fluctuates greatly. Every time you do a search on Google, there's a good chance there might be one or two more ads or one ad less. So this is a moving number, and we only capture it when we scan it. So, if you do a search for smoker grills, you could maybe see one ad one time, and then the next time you're going to see 7 ads. So it's a fluctuating number, but we collect it because we also think it's important to know that there are advertisers for these keywords. It gives us more hope that it could be profitable for us on the AdSense side of things. The next is the average cost per click. This is collected from Google's keyword tool using exact match numbers. AEPC, or AdSense earnings per click, is a metric that we created that is aimed at giving you a better idea of how much you'll actually earn when someone clicks on your AdSense ads. And we created this metric using publicly available information. We just didn't pull this number out of the air, or how we calculate this number. We just didn't pull it out of the air. We actually use information released by Google about click costs and click-through rates and advertiser spending on the content network to get this number. So it's just to give you a better idea of, hey, the average cost per click in the keyword tool says it should be $2 a click. Well, actually at best you might earn 60 cents a click. So we created this metric to give you a better idea of that. The next is the global and local monthly search volumes. Again, this is from Google's keyword tool, from the exact match numbers from Google's new keyword tool. We get the new numbers from that, so it's not the old stuff that no one wants anymore. Next is age less than or equal to 1. Basically all this is the number of sites in the top 10 of Google that are a year old or younger, or created in a year or less. So we grab this. It's not, age necessarily isn't a super important thing, but it lets you know that, hey, for this best guess grills keyword, three sites listed in the top 10 of Google are a year or younger. So it gives you hope that, hey, I don't have to have some kind of crazy content authority site that's been around for 10 years to rank for this keyword. The next is number and title, and this is the number of sites in the top 10 of Google that have this exact phrase in the title of their web page. And next is exact match domain, the number of exact match domains. And what this means is how many sites in the top 10 of Google have the exact match domain for this keyword. So for propane gas grills here, one site has like propanegasgrills.net, propanegasgrills.com, .org, whatever. They have the exact domain to match the keyword. The next is page rank less than or equal to 1. Again, this lists the number of sites in the top 10 of Google that have a page rank of 1, 0, or sometimes you see the NA value, not applicable. And so again, this gives you an idea that, hey, for grills on sale, there's 6 sites in the top 10 that have a page rank of 1 or less. So while page rank isn't everything that it used to be from years past, it lets us know that, hey, a lot of these are not authority sites. They don't have a lot of page rank, and oftentimes, but not every time, a low page rank signifies low link quality, low inbound link quality. Next is another metric we created called rank magnets, and basically what a rank magnet is a site that tends to rank for a lot of keywords in Google, but is not necessarily authority on any of those keywords. So for instance, ezinearticles.com is a site that ranks for literally millions of keywords. And they range from grills to sweaters to basket weaving, so to speak. And so these are sites that Google tends to rank highly for some keywords, but they aren't necessarily hard to outrank. So it's not necessarily that hard from an SEO standpoint to outrank easingarticles.com page on grills. And so currently we check for about 10 to 15 rank magnets. And again, we go into that more on the member side of things. But the idea is the more rank magnets you see for a keyword, or just the presence of a single rank magnet in the search results, gives you hope that, hey, you can bust into that top 10 as well. The next are AdSense sites, and these are sites in the top 10 of Google that have Google AdSense on them. And obviously, for Best Gas Grills at the time of the scan, there were 9 sites that when you clicked on the search result for, you went to the landing page that you landed on, and it had AdSense on them. So again, if you're an AdSense publisher and you see that a particular keyword is abundant of sites with AdSense on them, gives you hope too. And you can realistically expect that you would be able to rank an AdSense style site for this keyword. Next up are the 3coms, com, net, and org. And basically all this does is let you know if the exact match domain for this keyword is available. So hollandgrills.com is taken, but hollandgrills.net, hollandgrills.org are available. Obviously these little red circles here with the line through it mean it's not available, and then the button with the check mark means that the domain is available. Now we scan these domains daily, so there's a chance that a domain could have been registered in the past 24 to 36 hours, or that's about how long it takes to refresh our database. So there is some lag time here, but more often than not, it is very, very accurate. And then you have options to export the results and that kind of thing. Finally, any of the links you click on return more information. You see the blue underlined links. So we're going to click on smoker grills, and it's going to load some content. Now there's a little bit of a lag here because we're pulling data from a couple of APIs from other data providers that we use. So it could take anywhere from about 15 to 20 seconds to pull some of this data up, especially the ones that have more results in them. So it's pulling data from the API and from our own databases. We're not scraping anything. We're not doing anything like that. And so the data is going to load. So when the results come up, what this is when you click on the link under keyword is this is the top 10 search results for the keyword smoker grills without quotes. So let's just go over these results to show you a little bit about the kind of data return here. The first is the keyword. We do put the keyword in quotes here, but it is the search result for the keyword without the quotes. This is just letting you know which keyword result you're looking at. This is the title used in the search result. This is the domain of the site. This is the page rank of the domain, the age of the domain, the position in the search results. This is inbound links to the domain, and this is inbound links to the specific page. And when I highlight over it, you can see it shows you the URL it's getting it for: www.amazon.com, www.amazon.com/grills, smokers, outdoor, blah, blah, blah. When you click on the link, this will take you to our link profile espionage tool to give you a little bit more information about the link profile of the domain and the page. Now, one thing to note here is we get our data from SEOmoz.org and their Open Site Explorer API, and they make a distinction between the www version and the non version of the domain and link numbers. So this pulls the numbers for what is listed in the top 10 of Google. So this pulls the link data for what is ranked in Google, and just want to make that disclosure. And then finally, this actually doesn't show it. Let me pull up another one here. Let's see. Let's pull up for George Foreman grills. Again, we load. It takes a little while to load, and the lag time is from pulling the data from SEOmoz and their API. So there's a little load time there. It's important to note why it's important we chose Open Site Explorer to get our link data is because Yahoo and their Yahoo Site Explorers, they're actually going to be closing down their API and eventually integrating Yahoo Site Explorer into Bing search tools. So we didn't want to use a tool that had a good chance of going away or being limited in the near future. So that's why, and SEO Moz's database is very huge. Now, I pulled the search result up for this to show you one final thing, and it is next to some in the title you'll see an AdSense notation, and this is just to let you know that this is an AdSense site. It contains Google AdSense on it, and there's another one. So that's the basic overview of the micro-niche espionage keyword tool. A lot of data and a lot of ways that you can manipulate it. You can also click on the filter, and you can filter the results any way you want, to any metric you want, or to any way that you found a successful formula for ranking for niche keywords. You can manipulate the data to show exactly what you want. So that's it. Hope you enjoy it, and check out the other videos.